Hello, and welcome. I thought I'd post a video response to Mr. the Pirate, considering that Cam posted a video to begin the thread with. And also to show off my fantastic flying locks. I think the thing you're picking up there, Mr. the Pirate, where you say that I seem very awkward and uncomfortable in my own skin, is really because, you know, when I'm on Stick'em or Tiny Chat, I'm in a room filled with strangers. It's like, oh God, it's harrowing, but in an intense way, not a tense way. So I'm up on stage and I'm giving a performance. I am the way I am because I like to get people to laugh. It's like, yes, success, brilliant success. So I think that sort of neatly refutes your apparent seeming one single argument that, oh, he doesn't look very comfortable, so he can't be SEI. That uncomfortableness that I see makes SEI completely ridiculous. The fact that you have just one single point that you're hammering home again and again and again and again is really the sign of both a weak argument and cognitive distortion. You're not thinking clearly. You're just saying, well, his type is ridiculous. I've got these reasons. So I don't know. You think I'm an ILE, right? You'd have to really say, where's the phi polar? Where's the psi ds? Where's the phi ha? Where's the ti? Where's the ni? And against SEI, you'd have to say, whatever those things I said were, but for SEI. I mean, I'm pretty happy saying that I'm di-HA. Because, okay, here's a common pattern you and I, Mr. the Pirate, fall into. We run around making assertions without really adequately justifying or backing them up, or justifying them or backing them up at all, which is definitely a sign of some form of weak logic, but weak valued logic. Similarly, I think it's more something that occurs in FPs because we've got this HA muscle that we're like, yeah, look at how strong it is. I'm gonna flex and use this way. My logic guns. Yep. Anyway, so we dash about and we're like, yeah, I'm totally using TI or for IEs. They're like, oh yeah, I'm totally using TE here. I guess that applies to SEs too, but I can't think of any examples. Yeah, Disco Joe, Mr. LSI / LSE, but I like LSI so far, saying that he always keeps in the back of his mind that he has to back up what he's saying with actual, factual, real-world information, otherwise it's just an assertion. I sort of lost my point here. And as I keep saying, I can't believe that you do not see the similarities, that pause was, between the way you and I operate, think, function, post. We're like brothers in being fee creative. I mean, right there, what I'm saying, right here. That's like you saying that I just seem really awkward and not comfortable in my own skin. It's like, bam, here's this point. I'm like asserting it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really mean all that much. It's a very subjective comment to sort of make. How am I for time? I can't believe I took 5 minutes to make that point. Anyway. And... I think, it might be an issue of how my typing's being presented, but I definitely don't use DCNH to justify my being SCI. I use being an SCI to justify being an SCI. And then you can instantly see the similarities in just... I mean, I love this situation. My flatmate and her best friend are both SCI. And you stick the three of us in a room, and the SI and the FE vocabulary just comes out in terms of talking about, you know, side things, sensory information, like food that's just despicable, or leaves you feel like, oh, gross and icky. I'll pay attention to what we talk about the next time we kind of have a congregation, because I know what I talk about, because I'm all about me. Other people, screw you guys. But the idea of DCNH is you can get a collection of people who are the same type, stick them all together, and the differences start to really stick out because you're dealing with people who are same type, but they're so not alike. And I like what Isha had to say on this. Which it's not surprising considering that, well, to paraphrase, it's not surprising that 3 SEIs are so different, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with 3 SEIs who are 3 individual people. Whoa. And you're going to, I know how you think, man. I'm inside your head. You're gonna come back and say, well, yeah, but there's a difference between, you know, individual traits, or traits that an individual has, and being completely a different type. They're not the same thing, dude. Bromigo, bro, homie, homeboy, bro, homeboy, bromigarino. Well, maybe not that, but at the end, that would be more of a Gulism. Gulism, like that. I think I don't know who in particular you're referring to when you say that someone somewhere is using DCNH to justify the fact that Cam and I can be the same type. Or if that's... or that could just be kind of like, as a result of you thinking that my SCI typing is ridiculous, and you're like, well, these people are using DCNH to justify that, and that's equally ridiculous. Not making fun of you, that's just my generic angry noise. Outraged, indignant noise. You know what? That's actually really all I had to say. Much more lengthy and verbose videos than Cam's. Oh, cool. Speak of Cao Cao. Cam just messaged me. Messaged me some time ago. Some flashing. And yeah, that's my video. Maybe I'll confer with my friendly neighborhood socionic expert and pull together a list of SI and Phi vocab that I use. So I like the semantics page on socionics.us. That, to me, is a very good way of typing people. And that's the video. See ya.